voices in my head, they count to me, they understand, they talk to me.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
Here comes Randy Orton.
Oh, the Viper looks like he's ready to strike. Look out! I don't recall the last time I've been this excited for a Raw match. Oh man, this is going to be great.
And approaching the ring, from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 278 pounds, the Animal, Batista.
Here comes 6'6", 290 pounds of pure power, Batista.
I don't think there's any taming this animal tonight, Cole.
I don't know, Michael. It's a pick'em. I wouldn't be surprised by any outcome here in this match.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Randy Orton showing that he's a master manipulator. He can creep his way under your skin and into your mind.
Well, looks like a visit to the chiropractor's office will be in order after this one.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
Well, taking a look at Batista, what's the lowdown here?
I don't care where we're talking about. WWE fans all over the world know that when Batista appears, someone is going to get hurt. I mean, they are aware that Dave Batista is an animal and that any WWE Championship reign or superstar is not safe as long as he's stalking WWE rings.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
We might be looking at a concussion here.
Fighting from a position of full health here.
There's no escaping this.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
King Batista is a physical force. And into the cover. And he escapes with a kick out.
Wow, that was close for the animal.
Barely any damage has been inflicted so far, but this one's not over yet. This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves the earliest? That's important.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
King, we can agree the type of physical and mental intimidation Batista brings to a situation. When he appears, it feels like time stops and everyone is locked in to see what the animal is going to do next, who he is going to attack, and who will feel his wrath.
Yeah, Cole, audiences know that when it comes to a man like Batista, the immeasurable level of intensity literally means he can do anything at any time. The animal's power and brute force is a frightening sight that history has shown can and will present itself.
He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact twin. You know, Batista has the skill to develop any move or hold into a finisher, which makes the Batista bomb that much more intimidating. You know, it's like free falling backwards from a bridge and crashing on concrete.
These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE.
Some of the best superstars that WWE have to offer. He takes to the air.
Wow!
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there. What a counter by Batista. He's still not through. He's showing no signs of letting up. Oh, the Batista bomb is truly like no other power bomb variation we've ever seen. And by what happens to those who go down from it, it's like nothing they've ever felt either. The animal has had a career of dominance, and the Batista bomb has been a large part of that.
No way! What a move from Randy Orton. That's how you impress the WWE Universe, folks.
This might not end.
The RKO. See you next time.
Yeah, they'll never be the same after that RKO.
Could this be it?
I think so. 2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great.
They count to me, they understand, they
Oh, that was a match for the record books.
Here's your winner, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
He gets a victory here.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, the WWE Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together. These guys competing for something I've already been for decades. The King.
7 feet tall, weighing in at 450 pounds, The Big Show.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times.
If I'm being honest, Michael, I'm not so sure I'd want to live in a kingdom where this guy's king.
It's a big show. Set things right. Set 'em right. Yeah, it's a big show. Who's gonna burn this house tonight?
Brock Lesnar is, of course, a multiple-time WWE champion, Royal Rumble winner, and let's not forget the 2002 King of the Ring.
That's right. He beat Rob Van Dam in the finals to become the coveted WWE King of the Ring.
Thank you for tuning in to Raw, the flagship program of WWE. A major day in history for Big Show and WWE was the 1999 St. Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view. That marked the WWE debut of the Big Show when he was still called by his real name, Paul White. He came up through the ring mat and attacked Stone Cold Steve Austin during his match with Mr. McMahon.
Oh, Michael, when Big Show debuted in WWE during St. Valentine's Day Massacre, it was a chaotic night. He actually tore through the mat to get at Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it was all part of the plan that Mr. McMahon put together in his battle with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
So give us the breakdown here on the Big Show.
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
He wants this battle decided inside the ring.
And that's why he's such a great athlete, such an important superstar.
The shoulders are down.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
If that didn't slay the monster Brock Lesnar, nothing will.
Jerry, Big Show's WWE debut was amazing. The 7'2" monster began launching Steve Austin into the steel cage. He threw Steve Austin like a dart right out of the cage. There was never a debut like that before or after in WWE history.
Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Raw has been the site of some of the biggest matches on sports entertainment history, and this match is sure not to disappoint.
You know, Cole, we've talked about it. And the Big Show's WWE debut is definitely one of the greatest in WWE history. I mean, to come through the mat and start attacking the biggest superstar this business has ever known in Stone Cold Steve Austin was a classic Mr. McMahon surprise that no one will ever forget.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Well, we're on the move here. Camel clutch locked in, wrenching on the neck and lower back. And he lets him out. Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter it.
King, I'm sure everyone has a run-in with their boss at some point on their job, but I don't think anyone's got into it worse than Brock Lesnar did with WWE's Chief Operating Officer Triple H on Raw a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Now, that was a workplace argument.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Man, what a brutal attack. I'm telling you.
Using the steps as a weapon. He is slowly getting dissected.
You know, I think we could call that incident between Brock Lesnar and Triple H in 2012 a little more than an argument, Cole. Anytime an employee breaks his boss's arm, like the Beast did to Triple H, that's paralyzing. It won't take long to lose the use of that arm.
There's
Wingman. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened.
Here's your winner, Brock Lesnar.
he gets the victory here tonight. Love him for it.
The following contest and approaching the ring, representing the Lucha Dragons from Mexico City, weighing in at 170 pounds, Kalisto.
Oh my gosh, I can hardly hear myself think.
As you would say, Michael, it's a big fight feel here on Raw for this matchup.
There's no telling what these competitors will do in Extreme Rules, but I can guarantee we're about to find out.
The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here.
Yeah, and Michael, it's so important to come out of this on top because you can do so many things to your opponent from this position. Oh, the ref just got taken out.
And Curtis Axel gets laid out.
Yeah, where's that arrogant smile now, Curtis? You know, we've talked about Curtis Axel's incredible family history in this business, so it makes complete sense that he's powerful, tough as nails, ruthless, and skilled on the mat. Well, and dare I say, perfect when it comes to stuffing that WWE rulebook right through a paper shredder.
What's your analysis of Kalisto?
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
That's how you make an impact.
A quick reversal there by Curtis Axel.
Crushing force on that elbow drop.
That had to put a hurting on him.
Curtis Axel's strength and ring savvy makes him a nightmare to compete against. Axel possesses great lateral movement and is not afraid to leave his feet to inflict pain on an opponent. Curtis will push his opposition right over the limit and pull out all the stops to score a victory.
Well, Curtis Axel has had some great mentors throughout his career. They've helped him hone his natural gifts of strength, speed, toughness, and that famous Hennig mean streak. Axel's abilities are not to be taken lightly.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude. Oh, it looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Michael, this is a dangerous position to be in. He needs to be able to find a way to clear the cobwebs and regroup. Oh, out of nowhere!
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
Kalisto may be only 5'6", but he seems to have no problem hanging with the bigger competition here in the WWE.
He's 5'6" is because he's standing on the phone book, but his lightning fast pace that disorients the opposition, that's what is impressive. And I can't tell you how many times I've nearly seen the guys twice the size in the ring befuddled at what he does. You just can't catch up to him.
Not today, too fast.
Looks like his shoulder has a giant target on it. Curtis Axel's strength and ring savvy makes him a nightmare to compete against. Axel possesses great lateral movement and is not afraid to leave his feet to inflict pain on an opponent. Curtis will push his opposition right over the limit and pull out all the stops to score a victory. With Curtis Axel going for the cover. 2, 3, 1.
Here's your winner,
I have voices in my head, they counsel me.
and approaching the ring, from Preston, England, weighing in at 246 pounds.
Oh, you said it, Cole.
Words have come to this.
Well, why wait for the match to start, Cole?
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
No kidding, this is going to need some serious medical attention. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Tell us about Barrett.
Very intelligent is Barrett. He game plans before every one of his matches.
When you see Randy Orton, you're looking at a third-generation superstar. He's been known as the Legend Killer, the Viper, and the Apex Predator. Those are all appropriate for the man who can uncoil at any moment and end an opponent with the RKO.
Yeah, you're right. Randy Orton has been known as devious, cold, and calculated. And all of those things are true. He sees opponents as not just someone in a ring he needs to defeat, but someone he must eliminate, sometimes for good. He's not called the Apex Predator for nothing.
Historically, superstars who have won the King of the Ring have gone on to achieve great success in the months and years that follow. With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating.
King, Randy Orton goes in that ring and takes care of business. He's not worried about making friends or people liking him on social media. Randy Orton wants to dominate this business, and if he has to do it one RKO at a time, he will.
Barrett with a reversal.
Look out!
Man, Barrett, what offense.
Wait, is he still conscious? Man, that looked bad. Randy Orton, no problem getting out of that one. Watch it. Oh, nice assist from the kendo stick. Michael, when you mention Randy Orton's views, you're definitely right. Randy's not in WWE to make friends or gain any form of acceptance from anyone. The Viper is intent on dominating his opponents and winning as much WWE gold as he can possibly hold. Barrett is doing an excellent job dominating this match.
Makes the cover. 1, Plenty of fight left.
You're right. This guy's still near 100%. The Viper slithers out of that pinning predicament.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. You know, Bad News Barrett has had some memorable moments here in WWE. He won the first season of NXT. He led the evil group called Nexus. He's been in the core, and he's been an Intercontinental Champion. Barrett's been roughing up WWE's favorite heroes, and now he's handing out.
That's got to be it. Randy Orton, how about that finishing move?
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
Stay down! Stay down! And you watch this. I mean, great reversal.
Dishing out some serious punishment here.
Good grief! How is he still conscious? He is just getting busted up.
Can you get quite the overview earlier of Bad News Barrett's tenure here? And
Hey, the shoulders are down.
plenty of fight left.
You're right. This guy's still near 100%. Randy Orton refuses to lose here tonight. Shot.
Can he do it here?
This may be it. 2, 3.
Wow, what a win.
Tears in my head, they count to me, they understand, they talk to me.
You want to talk about how they threw? Let's go to the highlight.
I have voices in my head.
There's no telling what these competitors will do in Extreme Rules, but I can guarantee we're about to find out.
Don't be surprised at all if these guys attempt to one-up each other in this one. Oh, look at the emotion.
Keep your eye on this one.
Yeah, this should be good. You know, thinking about Randy Orton and the great times in what I'm sure is a first ballot WWE Hall of Fame career, you have to talk about when he formed the Great Evil Alliance with Edge, known as Rated RKO. Remember that, Cole?
Of course I do.
I mean, the two men who were dedicated to villainy and destroying all competitors in WWE, they were my kind of guys.
What do you have on Brock Lesnar?
Well, look, a win tonight is huge. I mean, just think about this. The title's not on the line, but the momentum you're riding after a win like that is huge.
Woo, a little showboating going on here. A textbook maneuver there.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Jerry, you mentioned when Randy Orton formed Rated RKO with Edge. And while I'm glad you admired their work, I must say, what a team.
Right.
Who can forget their memorable rivalry with D-Generation X? I have to tell you, when Rated RKO was on the same page, they were so good, it was scary.
Man, oh man, Michael. Randy Orton and Edge were definitely a dominant force here in the WWE. They were so good at punishing opponents, it seemed like sometimes they shared the same mind and success. And let's not forget, Rated RKO also held the World Tag Team Championship.
Going for the double play with this move. Brock Lesnar's out to make an emphatic statement tonight. God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt at offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
Let's talk some history, King. June 24th, 2002. On Monday Night Raw, Brock Lesnar is coronated the WWE King of the Ring. Lesnar wins the tournament, and then the next night, his manager Paul Heyman asks everyone to get up from their seats and applaud Lesnar.
Oh, Cole, I remember that night. And Lesnar being coronated was a historic event for WWE and Monday Night Raw. I just got to tell you, anytime that no good idiot Paul Heyman is involved in something, I think it just gets ruined. To me, Heyman stinks.
And the turnbuckle does the damage. Today, too fast. Jerry, you mentioned when Randy Orton formed Rated RKO with Edge. And while I'm glad you admired their work, I must say, what a team.
Right.
Who can forget their memorable rivalry with D-Generation X? I have to tell you, when Rated RKO was on the same page, they were so good, it was scary.
Man, oh man, Michael. Randy Orton and Edge were definitely a dominant force here in the WWE. They were so good at punishing opponents, it seemed like sometimes they shared the same mind and success. And let's not forget, Rated RKO also held the World Tag Team Championships. An elbow.
You're watching Raw for more than 20 years, the premier program in all of sports entertainment. He goes to the in a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. Boy, he wanted to end it right there. He didn't want anything else to do with Randy Orton.
When his strikes land, you can feel it in the first few rows.
This could be it.
It's the German suplex. The end is near.
Right about that. It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Watch it. Watch it. F5 connects. The F5 connects.
There's the finishing move.
Going for the cover. When you see Randy Orton, you're looking at a third, and he escapes with a kick out.
The Viper slithers out of that pinning predicament. Here we go.
No way. What a move from Randy Orton. That's how you impress the WWE Universe, folks.
1, 2, 3.
What a tremendous victory.
In my head, they count to me, they understand, they tell.
Oh, what a spectacular match.
You got chills in your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith.
Oh, boy. I can't believe what...
Here's your winner, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
Huge victory tonight for Randy Orton.
Talk about making your presence felt in a match. Wow, what a win.
What a great finish to this night. Join us next week on WWE